Hello everyone, welcome to the class. I'm your tutor for the day and my name is Michelle. You know, there are times when our loved ones are really hurt and we want to encourage them with some really good words, but we are mostly looking for such phrases. If you also feel the same way, then this lesson is for you. Yes, because in this lesson, we are going to learn some new phrases about how to encourage somebody. So the phrases written here in black, these are the phrases that you can use to encourage somebody who has not yet taken a decision which is risky or difficult. So let's look at the first one here. Give it a try. This phrase, let me give you a situation. So you have a friend who knows how to drive, but she's never driven on a highway before. And you're along with her, you're the one driving, and you stop the car and you tell her, why don't you try and let's go on the highway? And she's really scared and you want to encourage her, then you can obviously tell her, it's fine, I'm next to you. You can always give it a try, right? The second phrase here, it's worth a shot. You know, it's worth a shot. Right. This phrase also has a similar meaning like give it a try, but let me give you a situation. So your friend is appearing for an exam and he or she is really scared that they might just fail the exam. But that's not going to affect anything because it's just a competitive exam. So you can always tell them, it's worth a shot. You're not losing anything, right? Moving on to the third phrase, what do you have to lose? This is a very interesting phrase. What do you have to lose? Lose. Because in this situation, the person has not yet taken a decision. So let's say that somebody we know, maybe a friend, likes a girl and he wants to propose to her, but he's really scared. So, you know, he's thinking whether to propose or not to propose, and he comes to you for an advice. So what do you tell him? What do you have to lose? Even if she says no, it's fine. You're not losing anything. And at all, if she says yes, then you surely have something to gain, right? So this phrase here, what do you have to lose, basically means you have nothing to lose at all and you could go ahead with the decision even if you fail, it's fine. The fourth phrase here, you might as well. What do you think we mean by might? So in terms of possibility, may is used when the possibility of achieving something is really high, but might is used when the possibility of achieving something is really low. So your classmate is doing this exam and she has an exam and you also have an exam. She calls you up at the night and she's like, you know, I'm really scared about the exam. What do? I have not prepared well. I was caught up in this, that, blah, blah, blah. You don't know what to say, so you can always tell her, you might as well just clear it. Sorry to say, there are lesser chances, but the fingers are crossed. Don't ever tell her that. Shh. You just say, you might as well. So here, might signifies that the chances are really low. We've already looked at these four phrases, and these four phrases can be used for a decision that is risky or dangerous. With this, we move on to the second bunch of phrases written in blue here. So these phrases can be used when somebody is in the middle of a very difficult situation, when someone is in the middle of a storm. Middle of a difficult situation. The first example for that we have is hang in there. For this, let me tell you something that has happened with me. My cousin, she studies in a medical school and she has to study really long hours and she has a lot of exams to give. So often she calls me and tells me, I have to study so much, you have no idea, I'm burning the midnight lamp and I'm spending all night studying. And what do I tell her? All that I can tell her is just hang in there. It's fine, you'll get across, you'll cross the stream and very soon you're going to bear the fruit of your hard work. So if you have a friend like that or if you know anybody like that, then you can always tell them, hang in there. The second phrase here, never say die. So let's take a very interesting example for this. You are in the middle of a football match and your team is losing the match. What do you tell your teammates? Of course, never say die or keep fighting. Why? Because you're trying to win the match, so you don't have to lose, and you can always say never say die or keep fighting, right? You can use it in a football match or any other match or any other situation. The third phrase here, keep pushing. Of course you know about the push-ups that we do in the gym. They're very hard. Yes, they are. Right. So let's just say that there's somebody in the gym whom you know very well, and that person is sort of out of shape, and you want to encourage them to work harder. They're like, no, it's too tiring, I'm just going to stop. And then you tell them, no, it's fine, just keep pushing. It's just 20 minutes to go. So you can always say it with, a time marker saying that keep pushing, maybe just 20 minutes to go or 5 minutes to go. So here, you can say it with a time marker. That would be definitely more effective. Because when you know the end line, you work harder towards the finishing line, right? With this, we come to the third set of phrases for today. We've already looked at 2 sets of phrases that you can use to encourage somebody. Here is the third set of phrases that you can use to encourage your friend. So these phrases can be used in a situation where you cannot say yes and you cannot say no. And there you need to give a sort of diplomatic answer, although you're 100% with that person in whatever decision they take. But you're not going to tell them you take this decision or you take that decision. So it means no agreement and no disagreement, right? No agreement and no disagreement. But do remember, you're with that person in every decision they take. So this is a very supportive set of phrases that you can use to support somebody. Starting with the first one here. See, I support you either way. The word support, kindly focus on that. So if your sister, God forbid, is going to file for a divorce and she asks you for an advice, I'm sure you wouldn't want to say either yes or no. So what would you say in that situation? You might just say, I'll support you either way. Whatever way you go, I'm with you. The second one here, I'm behind you 100%. So this is a very positive statement where you're supporting somebody. So your employee in the department he manages, he wants to change a policy and you agree with that policy. So what do you tell him? You tell him, I'm behind you 100%. The policy is quite good and we can go ahead with it. The third one here, it's your call. Call. This word here also says that you are doing hands up and you're like, okay, I'm not saying anything. You decide what you want to do. So your girlfriend, she's going for shopping for a, used car and she asks you that which one should I buy? Should I buy this one or should I buy that one? You're like, I don't know, it's your call. It would be better if you don't say I don't know, so just go ahead with it's your call. Right. The fourth set of phrases here. Let's just read the first one. Follow your dreams. Wow. This obviously talks about the dreams you take at night. Oh, they're pathetic, are they? Mine are quite good. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about dreams, daydreams, the dreams that you have in your life to achieve something, those dreams. Follow your dreams. You can use these phrases for inspiring somebody. I write for you here. Inspiring somebody. Most commonly, such phrases are used in speeches. So, of course, if you're giving a speech, you can always use these phrases. And even when you're writing, it's better to use these phrases, particularly if they're slightly towards a formal piece of writing. Follow your dreams. Let me give you a situation. Here, now it's not actually a situation, it's a real life situation for me. I have this friend who's like awesome at painting. She's really good and she paints so well. But then she's actually caught up in a 9-to-5 corporate job and she's left with no time for painting. And it's been 2 years that she's not really painting too much, although she's painting and she always shows me. She's also sort of an introvert. So she's not very keen on exhibiting her painting. But I always tell her, you can continue with your job, but you must follow your dreams. Don't stop. You must achieve what you've dreamt for, right? The second one, reach for the stars. This is so nice. I've always heard my dad saying that to me. Reach for the stars. Don't stop. You know, you can achieve whatever you set your mind to. So even when I was quite young, I always liked the profession of a teacher, and here I am today because my dad always told me, reach for the stars, and I did exactly what he told me. Let's look at the third phrase, believe in yourself, and others will be forced to believe in you, of course. So this phrase is more appropriate for a person who has lost hope or who's lost hope that they're capable of achieving anything. So if somebody's lost their job and they think that they are not capable of achieving anything and they're all down and sad and sulky about themselves, you could always tell them, believe in yourself. It's fine. You can do it. So you can always add to it, you can do it. And that goes out for most of you watching this video. Believe in yourself. You can surely learn English. It's no big task. The fourth phrase here, sky is the limit. The best example would be my painter friend. I always tell her, please put your paintings online because out there on the web, sky is the limit. There is no end. There will be people watching your paintings, appreciating them, and you'll definitely be encouraged. So with this video, we've definitely learned so many new ways of encouraging our friend. And it won't be good if your friend is still sad or you're sulky after you learning all these phrases. So please go, encourage them, bring a smile onto their face, and that will definitely bring a smile on your face as well. Thank you so much for your time. I hope to see you again with a new video next time and probably an even more encouraging, interesting topic. Till then, you take care and miss me. Bye.